Hello everybody, it's Daryl with the Allegheny My Living channel. Well, today is October 1st, 2016, and this is another installment of the Allegheny Fireside Chat, number 4. We'll call this the fall edition since fall just came upon us recently. So, we'll start off with the Q&A portion right off the bat, and there's a few things I wanted to talk about after that. So let's get right to it. First question comes from Cumberland Valley Outdoors, and he asked, Daryl, are you seeing any good bucks in the area? Only a few weeks until archery season. Well, archery season's upon us now. It's been a little while since I asked for these questions. I'm trying to get to shoot this video for a while now, but anyhow, yeah, I am actually seeing a pretty nice buck. It's either I think it's an 8-point. It might actually be one of the smaller ones that I was hunting last year in muzzleloader season. Well, I wasn't hunting it, but I was seeing it, and it's not a trophy or anything, but it's, you know, it's a nice, decent buck for up here on the mountain. He's definitely legal. This is a bittersweet time of year for me. I love the beginning of October, the month of October into November. It's my favorite time of year. But at the same time, it's kind of sad for me because I can't archery hunt anymore. I had to give it up about 5 years ago. I miss it greatly. I love sitting in the woods and watching the leaves change, and the weather's still nice, and the deer on their natural paths, undisturbed. Best chances to get a nice buck. All the good bucks I've ever shot were with a bow. I've never really shot a nice buck with a rifle. Just scrub mountain bucks, you know. But with the company, with what I do for a living, I started losing more and more time. I started hunting with a bow when I was probably about 13, and until about 5 years ago, I hunted my whole life with archery, you know. And boy, do I miss it. What a wonderful time to be in the woods and just experience the fall leaves, and just a great time to be out breathing in that fall fresh, crisp, cool air, you know. So it's a bittersweet time of year for me. I still love this time of year, but I miss archery hunting in the worst way, and I hope someday I can get back into it. Bow hunting, you have to, at least with me, I have to be confident. I have to shoot a couple times a week at least, preferably every day. Archery hunting isn't the type of thing that you can just pick a bow up and go out on a Saturday like you do with rifle and expect to do well. That's not the way I like to do it. I have to be prepared. I have to know my equipment's tried and true, and I don't like wounding deer. That's the worst feeling in the world for me. It makes me sick to my stomach when it happens. Twice in my life I wounded deer and didn't get them, and it still bothers me to this day. I don't kill for sport. When I shoot a deer, it's so we can consume it. My family loves deer meat, and that's why I do it. I'm not the type of guy. Well, you can see from my hunting videos. I won't even show deer kills on my hunting videos. I'm not the type of guy that's going to sit there and high five everybody after I shoot a deer. I'm thankful that I shoot a deer, and but that's just not the way I am. I have great respect for the whitetail deer and all animals. I have a lot of respect for them. So yeah, there's at least a couple good bucks around, but that's one I've been seeing down here in the front yard and up in the field. He's been around. So next question is from John Blackie, and he asked, "Are you going to do any hunting or gun videos?" You guys probably seen the Marlin video I just did last week. It was long overdue on a good gun video. I have all kinds of old guns, so there's no shortage of videos to come from them. And always will be doing hunting videos, you know. I don't know if it's going to be, probably won't be till rifle season. Might get out some small game. I don't know. My daughter, she got her card this year and is allowed to hunt now. I just don't know how much she's going to be into it. I partially think she went through the course just for me, but I'm hoping to get her out at least in small game, for, before it gets real cold. She's not going to do well in the super cold weather, and I'm probably not going to bother dragging her out in it. So, but yeah, there'll be hunting videos coming up for sure, definitely. Robert Cole asked, next question. Any ideas on the spring house construction? I haven't really thought about that a whole lot yet. I've been kind of concentrating on the whole septic thing, which is his next question, the septic issue. As far as the septic goes, I worked on that all summer, basically. And finally, we've got the permit. Just came last week, I think it was. It took all spring and all summer of design work, paperwork, to get this permit. So we finally have the permit. We can finally move forward with construction, but I still have to get pricing all together, figure a budget out. So we're pretty much out of time for this year. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get it in, but it's just one of them things, you can only do so much. So as far as the spring house goes, I have some ideas in my head, but I'm not positive how I'm going to do it yet. So that's something I need to figure out. I don't know if I'm going to just do a small like culvert, like a cement box type deal with a lid, or what I'm going to do yet. I haven't gotten real forward with that. He also asked, are you preparing for winter? Yes. Firewood is all cut, split, stacked in. That's done. In fact, today I was doing maintenance on the car. I usually do fall maintenance on the vehicles, get them ready for winter. Oil changes, brake changes, tire rotations, just general maintenance issues. I like to get all through that. I hate working on cars in the wintertime. There's nothing worse than being under a car with snow melting and dripping on your face, and it's just, it's not fun. It's bad enough working on cars any other time, so. And he also said it's going to be a wet one this year for winter, and I totally agree with that. There are so many acorns. I don't know if I've ever seen the amount of acorns we have this year. Pokeberries and just different fruits and berries in the woods. Mother Nature is definitely putting the food out for the animals, so I have a feeling you're absolutely correct, Robert. I think we're going to get hammered this winter. I could be wrong, but all signs are pointing to a lot of snow by the looks of what Mother Nature's telling me. And she generally doesn't lie to you, so. In the spring there was just so many acorns, and now they're just, the ground out there, it's like marbles trying to walk down through the yard. I mean, just wall to wall acorns, and they're just starting to fall. I mean, those trees are loaded with them. There'll be plenty of food for the deer to forage, through the deep snow for. So I think we're going to get hammered. He also made a comment that he's been working on a old house renovation for family, and he's running out of hard pine boards. I can understand why. That's a difficult lumber to get these days unless you have old stuff. So know what you're saying there. Next question is from Sandy Sledge. She asked, how's my puppy dog doing? Why don't we ever get to see him? That's my fault why you don't get to see him. I need to make a video on Brutus for you guys. You guys are all so great about, well wishes for him and everything. His leg healed up really nice. You can't even tell other than the scar itself. All the hair grew back in and everything. So that's doing really good for him. The bad news is he has a lump on his lip that I'm going to have to take him to get taken care of. And he has a tumor under his fur on his throat that's getting pretty big. And I don't know if there's going to be anything we can do with that one. But he still feels really good. Other than this lump on his lip's kind of annoying for him. But we're going to go see about getting that cut off, and getting his lip stitched back so he doesn't have to deal with that anymore. His tests all came back great. He's not diabetic. He has great kidney function. So for an 11-year-old boxer, I mean, he is in good shape. It's just these darn tumors keep popping up. And it's unfortunate, because other than that, he's in great shape. But I promise you guys I will make a video on Brutus. In fact, the next video I think is going to be the video I make for Brutus. The star of Allegheny Mountain Living, Brutus. I apologize for not doing that sooner. It's just so hard to get to videos that I want to make for you guys. I do my best, and I appreciate you guys being patient about that. So, next question is by William Brown. He said, "Hey Daryl, just wondering if you got the P.O. box." Yes, sir, we did, William. You might have seen the video that I made on it, but if not, it's you can send your mail or photos or whatever to Allegheny Mountain Living, P.O. Box 75, Mineral Point, PA 15942. And that's always in the description below the videos. Plus, it's on the home page of the channel. In the About section, you can find the mail to address, and you can also find the Instagram address there. So, he asked, "Is it all right to send some pictures of any deer that I may harvest this year?" Absolutely. I'm hoping you guys send deer pictures to me. Like I said before, send any pictures of deer. Or I'd like to see your cabins, your homesteads. You know, anything you want to send, feel free to send. I'd be more than happy to receive mail from you guys. It's another way to correspond, you know. So that'd be great. Please do so. Next question was by Douglas Taney. Well, he doesn't really have a question. He had a comment, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. My comment is, great channel. It's really down to earth and relaxing at the same time. Just doing everyday tasks, showing off parts of your job is cool. Well, I really do appreciate that, by the way. I'm glad everybody enjoys the channel. I'm glad you find it relaxing. That's one of my main goals with the channel, was to, I don't know, somebody had a bad day at work and they could watch one of the videos and it makes them feel better. Then I've achieved a goal for the day, you know. That's part of it. And, you know, sharing this lifestyle we live up here on the mountain, and the beauty of the area, and, you know, I want to get into more how-to things, and obviously the cottage, I definitely want to show you guys that whole aspect. You know, that's why I've been going through all the permit stuff and everything with you. I know a lot of it can be boring, and you're probably not even interested in it, but I figure somebody may get some good out of it that's getting ready to go through the process to put a septic system in for their cottage, or, you know, whatever. If they can find some information that's useful out of it, or how the process works, and the videos that I made are worth it. So he did have a question. My question would be, are you going to do more hunting and fishing videos? But all in all, you've done a great job. And like I said before, definitely more hunting videos. I didn't get to fish this year like I wanted to. The last time we actually went fishing was when I had my daughter Destiny out, and we were on the boat at Dooman's Lake in trout season. That is literally the last time I went fishing this year, which is very unfortunate. I didn't get to bass fish at all this year. I don't know where the summer went, I really don't. It just gone, you know. 3 months isn't a long time to begin with, and summer really flies by super fast. That's all the questions we had. We only had a few questions this time around, which is fine. What all's going on? Well, like I said, I got the permit for the cottage property project, so that's good. The next thing to do will be sit down and make a material list and start getting pricing on all the materials, and sit down with the excavator and talk with him and see how we're going to do this, because I want to do as much of this myself as I can to save money. If I can do a lot of the preparation work and whatnot, as long as he's cool with it, because he might want to do it all himself. I don't know. So we'll have to sit down and talk. I think he'll be willing to work with me on it, and that's where that's at, the cottage project. I think I mentioned before that my dad, Pap, has cancer. That's why he hasn't really been around. I was hoping to get him in some of the videos, but it just hasn't worked out. He's been going for radiation for the last 8 weeks, and this Friday that just passed was his last treatment. So hopefully this does a trick for him, and he's feeling better after all this. It's really knocking it out of him now. So 8 weeks of treatments, 5 days a week. That was a lot of radiation. He did really well through it all, but the last couple weeks have it started to show on him. So all we can do is hope that it does a trick and Pap gets back to feeling his old self and back to doing more things around here. He's very active for his age, 82 years old. So everybody's getting old. Dog's getting old. Pap's getting old. It's the way life goes, I guess. You guys probably seen the video where I said about trying to expand the homestead, and it didn't quite work out as planned. The house and the parcel and the garage that I was going after was taken off the sale. Must have been late Friday before the sale. The sale was on Monday, so they have up to the sale they can remove it. But it worked out because I ended up getting a chunk of woods down across the road here from me that I wasn't expecting to get. It's probably, I think I said an acre in the last video. It's not quite an acre, but it's a nice chunk of woods over here, and I'll show it to you guys here on the next video outside. I don't want to show it off too much yet or anything until I do the final paperwork. They have 30 days to appeal the process. Another week or so, I should be getting the deed and everything back for that. It should be closed out, so that should be a done deal. Once I have the deed in my name and that's over with, I'll show you guys. You've seen it before. You'll recognize it when I do show it to you. You might even think I already own it, actually. So Monday, I am actually going to another tax sale, county tax sale, and I'm going to attempt to purchase the rest of the ground that's there and a house that's on it. I could have bought it when I bought this, and I didn't have enough time to think about it. Now I wish I would have just did it, but Monday morning I'm going to try to go up and get it and see what happens. So I'll let you guys know what happens with that. I'll probably make a short video on that, you know, how that works out. I have a video I want to make. It's kind of a barn find video. A friend of my brother's, one of my brothers, he bought 2 farms this year, and on the one, all it's left is a 3-bay garage. And there's a chunk of equipment and something else in it that we discovered, and I actually got from them, and I'm going to shoot some video on that when I go pick it up, if I can find some time to do it. So that'll be one of the videos coming up. I guess that's about it. I can't really think of anything else right now. Appreciate all the support for the channel as always. Oh, I know one other thing. The unsubbing issue that we have with YouTube that I made the video on. I don't know if it's corrected at this point, so just everybody that's subbed to the channel, please check every once in a while. If it seems like you're not getting video postings from me, there's probably something wrong. Or like I said before, if you leave a comment and I don't reply back to you within that day or so, something's wrong. I'm not seeing your comment, and you'll need to hit the subscribe button so it shows unsubscribe. Wait a couple minutes and then hit it again so it resubscribes you, and then it should correct everything. Because, you know, every day, every week I'm getting new subs, which is great. Appreciate it so much. And as the new subs are all rolling in, my numbers should be continuously going up, but sometimes they freeze at a certain level. The new subs keep coming, but the level's not going up. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to show, but sometimes it seems like it's just not working right. So I also had a subscriber leave a message this morning saying that they were checking the view counts on some of the videos and they haven't been going up. So that might be a problem with it too. I don't know. All we can do is keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on the channel, and if it continues to happen, then I'll have to I'll send a email to YouTube and, you know, see what needs done about it. It's just a glitch type thing. You'll have that with computerized things, especially when you think about it. YouTube is such an enormous platform. You're bound to have some small issues and quirks. All in all, the YouTube thing, it works great. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be able to interact with you guys. I'm grateful for that. They provide this platform that we can use, and it's a wonderful thing. So that's great. And one other thing I was thinking of, I sent an email out today. I've been wanting to do some collaborative videos with other YouTubers that are of the same style channels as us, you know. I don't know if he'll be interested or not in the whole idea, but we'll see if he replies back and see what he thinks. But maybe some type of a series where I'll do a video and then they'll do a video, something like that. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do over winter when it gets slow. Maybe we could do some collaborative videos. So we'll see how that works out. I hate promising too many videos because sometimes things change, and I don't want somebody to look forward to a certain video and then it doesn't happen. I would feel bad about that. So one other video idea that I do want to do, I had quite a few people ask me about my old tractors. My old International 154 Cub Lowboy and my old 184 International Cub Lowboy with the loader on it. And I think I'm going to make a video just on those two tractors and give a little bit of the history about them, and you know, how long I've had them, this and that, and some of the specifications on them, because they're great old tractors. They make my life so much easier. If it wasn't for them, oh my goodness. I just recently got that 184 last fall, and the work it does for me is just great. And they're not huge tractors by any means, you know. They're smaller tractors, but boy, they do a lot of work, you know. They're not lawn tractors by any means, you know. They're a good sized tractor, but they're not huge. So I guess that's about it. I've probably taken enough of your time on this one. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram. I'm always posting small things and videos on there, pictures of the mountains and whatnot. Actually heading to Pittsburgh tomorrow evening for a football game. We're going to go watch Kansas City and Pittsburgh Steelers battle it out. So an 8:30 game. It's going to be a late night. I'm going to be miserable Monday morning, that's for sure. But you get free tickets, you can't pass it up. So Instagram is Allegheny_mountain_living. Like I said, I post pictures on there and small videos sometimes. So if you guys want to follow along in between the YouTube videos, please do so. If you want to mail anything to us, like I said before, you can mail to Allegheny Mountain Living at P.O. Box 75, Mineral Point, PA 15942. Don't hesitate to send any pictures or anything, or if you just want to write a letter even, you know. And let me know in the letter if you wouldn't mind it read out loud, because I'll probably either incorporate it in the Allegheny Fireside Chats, or maybe I'll just do mail openings from time to time. If we get any mail, we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if we're going to get anything, you know, so we'll see. Yeah, you notice we're inside in my living room tonight. I've been trying to shoot this Allegheny Fireside Chat for the last 2 weeks, and I swear every time I get a free minute to do it, it's pouring out. So I like shooting them outside when the trees are behind us and nature and everything, you know, but just didn't work out, and it was so overdue. I figured, well, everybody went to the store. I got a free quiet time here. I'm going to shoot it tonight. So we did it in the living room. Change of scenery. So I think that's about it. Don't forget, if you guys like the videos, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps get us out there, get the name Allegheny Mountain Living out to folks that have never seen the channel or come across it. Helps give us better placement in the search results for YouTube. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you have any questions for the next Allegheny Fireside Chat, please leave them in the section down below, and I'll store them up for the next one. I guess that's about it. I think I've said everything that needed said, and I can't really think of anything else other than thank you. Like I always say, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for hitting the subscribe. I really do appreciate it. We're coming up on the 600 mark for subscribers, and that's awesome. I'm humbled by that. I really am. When I started this thing, I didn't know if we'd get 10, and that's the truth. Blows my mind. So I'm very fortunate, and like I always say, I got the best subscribers on YouTube. You guys are great. You're informative. You always have great comments. You know, I love interacting with you. So thank you very much, as always, and I'm glad you enjoy everything and hang in there. So you're very patient whenever it takes me a little while to get a video out. So I do appreciate it. So I think that's it, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. And until next time, have a great evening.